Chapter 258. Slicing him up for research. Perhaps the legendary immortal could live forever, but definitely not this person. Brother, how should we break his illusion? Jing Wuan believed this, but he did not know how to deal with it. We have many people, do you think we're afraid of his illusions? As long as we don't kill each other, continue to kill. We have many people, do you think we're afraid of his illusions? As long as we don't kill each other, continue to kill him. Your Highness is wise, the great Tao is simple. Some things that look complicated can often be resolved with the simplest method. Qin Zhengchan agreed and even flattered him. Don't forget to look for flaws. As long as we catch them, we can kill him with lightning speed. Jin Wuji snorted, use the earthly demon formation and trap him. The remaining 72 people formed hand seals. A black aura rose from the ground and condensed into an earth dragon that entangled Song Shi, making him unable to move. Song Shi did not resist. He just stood there to accept his fate. Seeing Song Shi's dazed look, Jin Wuji and the other two looked at each other and confirmed that the person in front of them was definitely an illusion. They did not know where his real body was. I'll kill you 1,000 times today. It will feel so good to watch. Jin Wuji snorted coldly, pretending as if he could kill Song Shi, looking for psychological comfort and reassurance. Song Shi tried his best to seal off his feelings to reduce the pain. This was the experience he had gained from courting death many times. However, the attack of this heavenly constellation ray was very fierce and could kill him easily. In fact, it was not too painful either. Outside the array formation, more and more people and demon beasts gathered. They looked at the dazzling light in the upper half and the pitch-black heavenly constellation, earthly demon array, in the lower half. They were all shocked. This killing array has been activated for a long time and hasn't stopped. It didn't manage to kill the blood-robed old ghost either. What exactly happened inside? Why are they still attacking? The cultivators of the various large factions were very curious. Only the Crimson Crow race could roughly guess the situation inside. This human is really strange. We couldn't kill him when we attacked him. It seems like the people from Great Jin are the same. The Crimson Crow Crown Prince's gaze was filled with fear. Before we figure out his situation, don't mix with him for the time being. Not only the Crimson Crow race, the other cultivators were also afraid. This blood-robed old ghost could survive such a powerful siege alone. No matter how high his cultivation level was, not many people were willing to offend the Jin royal family even with great abilities. Xuan Buzhen looked at the heavenly constellation earthly demon array in a daze and smiled bitterly. Looks like we were overthinking. Has not in any danger at all. If he was, he wouldn't be stupid enough to let Jin Wuji and the others surround him. Luo Kai frowned. This person is causing trouble again. What a headache. Ignore him. We can't control him anyway. Lu Youayu had already adjusted her mentality. No matter what Song Shi did now, she should just get used to it. On the other side, He Changqing frowned. Miss Chen, do you think the reason why this person is so difficult to kill is because of a blood cultivation technique or an illusion technique? He Changqing already knew Chen Yiling's identity. After all, there were only a handful of people in the entire continent who had the sword body spiritual conduit. It was easy to guess who she was. I'm not sure. I haven't interacted much with him, so it's difficult for me to know his secrets. Chen Yiling shook his head and guessed. Perhaps it's a combination of blood-based techniques and illusions. The former allows him to have no fatal weaknesses, while the latter can deceive the perception of others. He Changqing thought about it and sighed. If that's the case, I can't offend this guy in the future. Otherwise, he'll suffer. He could already see that Jin Wuji, who was standing on top of the array formation, was looking more and more grim. The feeling of helplessness was evident on his face. Unconsciously, he could not help but feel that he was in a good mood. Gloating over his misfortune, Feng Wu blinked as if she wanted to speak. She was thinking about Song Shi's request to be burned by her fire. If this person was not a masochist, there must be some secret as to his request. Especially now that he was still alive after being surrounded by the heavenly constellation earthly demon array, she was even more interested in him. If I can learn his immortality technique, it might be even more useful than the Phoenix Nirvana. Feng Wu decided that if nothing happened to Song Shi this time, she would strive to get to know him better. The Crimson Crow Crown Prince retracted his solemn gaze. It's like this again. How did this person do it? We have to find out. If there's a chance, capture him and study him properly. The descendant of the alchemy kingdom had greed in his eyes as he secretly targeted Song Shi. This time, it wasn't just Feng Wuan, the Crimson Crow Crown Prince. Many cultivators and demon beasts had seen what Song Shi was capable of, and they were all curious. The goal of their cultivation was to live forever. This person seemed to be able to live forever, so who wouldn't be interested? Song Shi, who had caused all this, was calm. He was not afraid of being seen at all. Things were different now. He now had Ragnarok. Even if others knew that he was not dead, it would be very difficult to trap him. As time passed, Song Shi died again and again. He had nothing to do, so he still had the time to comprehend the divine teleportation footwork. Under the attack and, after dying many times, his golden divine body was upgraded to medium grade, and its defense increased a little. The heavenly constellation Earthly Demon Array had yet to be broken. That the 108 cultivators who formed the heavenly constellation Earthly Demon Array were already a little numb from the killing. Before the Immortal Tao Conference, they had deliberately cultivated this array formation. In the past month, they had already dealt with many enemies, but they had never faced such an easy yet troublesome target. This person clearly did not resist at all, but they just could not kill him. It was really like attacking a ghost. Gradually, they wavered, feeling more and more that all of this was fake, that they might be attacking a ball of air. Especially with the consumption of nomological power, many people had the intention to retreat. Your Highness, we're most likely attacking a ball of air. I also think it's air. How can a normal person be resurrected after having their vital points pierced? The point is that he doesn't seem to be expending much energy, but so many of us are getting more and more tired. The people who activated the array flags could not sit still and voice their opinions. Jin Wuji looked up at the sky and sighed. Why did I meet such a person? He was in a dilemma now. He couldn't kill them, yet he couldn't leave with pairs of eyes watching him. Gritting his teeth, he still did not retreat. Recover your restoration nomological power in batches. I'll make sure it's the end for him today. Song Shi was overjoyed. He was more than happy for these fellows to continue. In the past 2 hours, Song Shi had been killed more than 1,000 times, but he was still fine. Jin Wuji couldn't take it anymore and landed beside Song Shi. Stop the attack first, use the Earthly Demon Formation seal. I want to see what the array formation is actually attacking. A saber appeared in his hand as he walked towards Song Shi. Regardless of whether it's an illusion or a body of flesh and blood, I want to cut open your body to take a look. Boom! The ground sank as the Earthly Demon Formation's suppressive power was released. Song Shi was submerged by the black energy and could not move at all. Jin Wuji really wanted to cut out Song Shi's chest and study him.